Hi, this is Bruce McKay doing a quick video on how to create banners. I guess the first thing you would do is go to xheader.com and this is their home site. I think this is the right one. Tells you how to create stunning header graphics. And it's a bunch of words. And you scroll to the bottom and it has download your free copy, and you click here to download. It also comes with a video on how it functions, so you can get a start with it, but I'm going to go through that anyway. I already have it downloaded, so I'll just pop it up and you can see what it looks like. And you can either buy header graphics, but if you don't need them, and it shows you how to make them, and it does give you quite a few free ones. This is your dashboard editor in Xheader. And what I really like about Xheader is these are your buttons here to create a new header or banner, which is the same idea. You can either load a header from a template library or just create a blank header. And they're all called headers here because that's what it is. But here's where you set the size. So we'll just try and do something fairly small like you'd use in the sidebar of your website. So you go 400 by 300. I think I got that backwards, but anyway, let's see what size that looks like. Okay, and to load an image you just click on images, and I'll show you how these functions work as well. Let's see, go to the desktop. I had some pictures. There's one of Shannon. We can use that. Pop that up. That's going to be too big, so we'll just delete that. I'm going to open with resize this picture, and I just use paint because this picture's too big. I'll just resize it with paint, and if you stick with pixels, 400 by 600, that's too big. Let's go 200 by 300. Okay, and let's crop that a bit. It's still big, so we'll select crop. And this is just so much faster than most applications. And you press crop and then save as JPEG. Shannon copy, that'll work. Save. Okay, let's go out of here. Now we're back in Xheader, and we'll click on image. Open, and that pops up the picture. Okay, we might have to, yeah. This is going to be harder to do, making a bigger banner, because you have to scroll up and down to see everything. So what I usually do in something like this is find a background picture to use. So I'll go to See what I can find in pictures. I've been building websites for a long time, so I have a massive amount of pictures I've saved up. And I usually find scenery pictures work good for background. But better check how big they are. Details. Yeah, it's monster. See if I've got some that are resized already. We'll try that one. Okay. Now, what happens is Shannon's gone from this picture. And what you're doing here is you're working with layers. She's not gone. She's just on a back layer. So you can just flop this picture to the back and then she's back on the front. And then what I usually do is build a border of some kind. So if we want to draw a border, what I find easiest for a border is use a square, pick a color, go with darker colors. Darker blue would look good, I think. And do another one. I don't know if I can do this and okay, yeah, let's this is going to be a little trickier. So I'm going to want to match these fairly close. Okay, so let's do another square. Okay. And to add text to it, you just click on text and you type your text in here and then you can put your text where you want it, and you set your text color here. So you'd want to change that to something that shows up. Let's try something more dramatic. Nope, I don't like that one. Sometimes it takes me a while to find what I'm looking for. And you set your font size here. So I would go with, that's too big, unless we cut it in half. And we could just take this, cut, and another text box, paste, pop it up like that. And you can also change your text. I like doing it this way, so you scroll through and then you can pick whichever one fits your mood or your website. Using it on a website, what I usually do is try to match a font that's already on the website, because it starts not looking good really quick if you get too different. There's a good one. And I would go bigger. So script MT bold. And if you wanted to put an ad in here, you could just add another image and go to desktop. And I think I've got one somewhere. Don't know how big it is. Oh, it fits. And that just gives you an idea of what you can do with the editor. And you can also change your text by doing an outline or chiseled feature. That's a little too much. How about an outline fill, embossed? And yeah, something like that. But anyway, that's sort of a mix-up and mix and match idea. But that's how to create a banner, and that's how easy it is. And the good part, now what you do is you just save this. Now that it's all together, save as JPEG. And this also sets the amount of quality you want in your picture. And if you're having problems in your website with page load speed, which we shouldn't run into in these smaller websites like this, but if you got too much flashing and too much content on your website, you want to go to a lesser quality to have faster loading website. So you could go down to 70%, which just means it's less pixels. But I'll just pick any one and save it as. Save. And we didn't even put Thrive on it. Okay, and that's my video on how to use Xheader, and it's easy as that, and it's one of those things you just have to play with and practice with, and you can get a lot better with it. Okay, thank you.